South Bronx, the borough that gave birth to hip-hop.
There's a militarized police department that is ready to attack the people. Young people have taken the streets, they've shut down the highway.
There's an understanding that when the planet wins, the people win too.
Don't stop. You don't stop. You don't stop.
Amor, justicia, hip hop, revoluciones.
With Blacks Together being a very little organization, not a big budget, even though we struggled in maintaining the doors, I think we have been one of those organizations that didn't have to close with a crisis. And partly is because we're membership ran.
Blacks Together is like a family. You could come to connection when you got problems with school, problem with the police, with anything. You could come here, you can talk about your problem. Don't be afraid, don't be scared to talk about your problem. It's always a good thing.
Change or our encounters, our engagement with community happens in many different ways. We don't have cookie cutter formula, and the conversations start wherever you're at.
I got a brother right now that I lost. I got a brother, two brothers. One of them in jail, one died April 21st this year, 2015.
The board is comprised of people in the neighborhood, because that way then we're not bounded to nobody. We're not, we don't have to stay quiet or compromise our values.
What we doing is good, but like we need to get a lot of youth out here and helping us to get our community safe. Because about the police brutality, I can say that I got abused by the police.
For instance, if we see something happening in the community, like the incident with the police and the young man, right? We step in and we engage. We're not saying, no, that's not our member, that's not somebody. This is happening in the community, we engage, right?
Well, the incident that happened with the police was, I was walking home from school and the police was like demanding us to move around from off the corner, and I told him, I live this way, ain't no other way for me to go.
I was leaving the office, it was about 4:15, I was leaving the office to go home. And as we're coming out, the police is yelling at these students almost like cattle, right? First, that's what really pissed me off, is like, why do our kids cannot be outside of school, and then they move like cattle?
And he just pushed me, and then he pulled out this baton, and he was talking about he was gonna hit me, so I just got to take my coat off and I told him, I will fight him, you feel me?
And as I was walking, you hear him saying, I don't have to move. And then this cop just, it was so quick, just kind of puts both of his hands and pushes him. And that's why I started screaming at the cop. I'm like, you can't touch him. You cannot touch this child. And he gets all pissed off, and that's when I really got scared, like, yo, you escalate this, it's over for you, for this young man.
Because, like, I know my rights, and I know the Constitution, and I know we can stand right there as long as we want, as long as we ain't doing no harm or no crime. And I wasn't doing no crime. I was just right there walking home from school, and he just, out of nowhere, put his hands on me, and I felt that was wrong. So no police should be able to put their hands on a minor.
And for me, the craziest thing was, though, it was about 50, 60 people outside, and everybody, like, was kind of frozen. And then the police, two other officers come. At first they're like trying to intimidate me, because after I walked away, make sure he was okay, they were all in the corner trying to point, like, and I was like, what? I'm Godwin, I'm from Blacks Together. Whatever you need to know, I work with your commander, and I'm gonna make sure they know about this incident.
She was out there when he did, and she was taking up saying that that's not right for you to do that, and she was telling me not to do nothing because we got his badge number down, and we got what district he was working in. And so we found out with the reports, and I came down here to talk to her, and we caught up on the reports, and we did what we supposed to do.
That incident and a couple of other incidents have us focusing now on creating this new campaign, and part of the new thing around police accountability. So one of the things that we're starting to do is really gonna go to the churches out in the street and really look for people and document everybody that has been harassed.
The relationship with the Chicago Police Department and this community is very poor. It is very poor. There is a large amount of distrust toward police officers, and that's understandable. The police officers don't see us as people.
Look how they've created these conditions for us, right? So once again, there it is around making that connection to understanding the why. Because when you don't, and this happens a lot in our community, is we begin to blame ourselves. We begin to see ourselves as the problem. We begin to see ourselves as unworthy. No, you're not unworthy. No, you're not a savage. No, you're not violent by nature. That's what they're telling you. And so kind of dismantling and breaking through that belief is at the core of our work.
With Blacks Together, I developed an understanding of what police officers can do, what they cannot do, how we can go about effectively creating change in Chicago and with the police department.
The conversations start really wherever the person's at. And then the goal is to build those larger connections where then they eventually become part of changing that system.
One of the things I find real dope about Joey and the crew that you rocking with, even Capital, Steez was putting out the fact that y'all, you know, was vocal about the issues with the police. You know what I'm saying? Living in Brooklyn, tell me about some of the experiences you've had dealing with the NYPD, and, you know, I know, for example, the murder of Akai Gurley and stuff like that. How has that affected y'all over there in Brooklyn?
We mad, you know what I mean? Like, everybody just talks about it because it's really happening, it's going on. So, you know, me and my niggas is hanging out. It's like, yo, bro, you heard about that shit that happened over there and over here? And they're like, yo, yeah, like, that's fucked up. So, but it always been like that growing up. It's like, you know, because I'm like Mexican or because my homie's black, yo, can I check your bags real quick? Like, what do you mean? Like, you know, the cops always trying to check us. That makes us want to speak out about it so everybody understands, because not everybody does get that same treatment. Like, it's really that white privilege they got. You know, it's time for a change. I like to speak about it. I want people to try to understand where I'm coming from, because not everybody does. 47 shit, I want them to open up their mind and their heart, try to comprehend me and have a little bit of empathy, you feel me?
So I had the pleasure of hearing some unreleased music while we was coming, you know what I'm saying, through over here. But tell me about your new project, and what's the situation that you're gonna put that project out with?
I recently started getting real serious with the music. I always did it, but really getting serious and focused on a project. So I got a project coming up. It's called New York City, because that's what I'm gonna call it, because I'm dirty, you feel me? And New York City, it's like, it's yucky, my nigga, it's fucked up growing over here, but that's what it's gonna be called. I'm almost done with it. I'm not really rushing it. It has to be perfect, but I got y'all, yo. Everybody's gonna love it, I know it.
There you have it, y'all. Dirty Sanchez, you know what I'm saying? We coming at y'all live, Rooftop Live, and you don't stop from the South Bronx. Peace.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hands up.
Hands up. Hands up.
Hands up. Hands up.
It's dirty.
Hands up.
Look.
Hands up. Look.
Just spent 50 racks on the Cali pack just to open up my cataract. Your main to her Cadillac, get a true first satisfaction, get it? Nah, you gon' regret it. I frontin' never frontin' center 47. And I'll always be ignorant. The cinnamon women, cream pie and all in that. She thinks she creme de la creme. She want a dirty motherfucker, not a feminine man. And I just love when she sing on the I think I'm a fan. Plus I'm just spinning. My car go round, round, round. We so different when I'm in it. She go ow, ow, ow. I leave you hurt too. I leave you hurt too. Look, you do your worst, I do my best. I got Medusa on my glasses, cause my eyes are stoned, I'm high alone. The devil's trying to grab me, I'm grabbing onto the money. Got boys from Monday to Monday, head high like my nose is running. You got nosebleed seats, can you see me, can you see me? I be ghost, and it's all about the wrist like where the rollie be. Pass the Rosa, yo, Donald, yeah, that's the big, big bottle. If your third eye closed, you might not see tomorrow. I'm on my way to infinity and beyond, can't get rid of me. It just hit you like a ton of bricks. I'm dope, man, I'm dope. That's supplying the men. When you supplying the men, not the only way they sleeping, cause the game and the choke. It's the D-I-R-T-Y, probably a naughty guy, Tommy, a naughty guy. Yeah. But my smokers club paper keep my cipher complete. My circle smaller than the multiple choice joints. My circle smaller than the multiple choice joints.
My circle smaller than the multiple choice joints.
It's dirty. 47 shit, my nigga. Yeah. Shouts out my nigga Capo over there. Yeah. Venezuela. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Yeah. Fuck with me.